Hello guys, today we are going to talk about what if Light had taken the shinigami eyes from the Ryuk. We know that Ryuk offered Light the shinigami eyes which helped him see the lifespan and the name of every guy. That helps a person using Death Note more efficiently, but as it was taking half of Light's lifespan, so Light rejected that and was in his normal eyes. So if he had taken that eyes, the first thing that will happen is right rejects Misa. We know that Light was not interested in Misa, instead he was using her as his Shinigami eyes. So I don't think as Light would have taken that Shinigami eyes earlier, so Light would have seen no points in taking Misa as his GF, and he would have rejected Misa completely because her Shinigami eyes would have been useless for him during that time, and for that Misa would not been able to be with Light, and we would not be able to get so much information or any type of screen time from Misa. The thing screen time we will get from Misa is only when she meets Light and Light rejects her, and like this happens. The second thing that will happen is L's quicker death. As we know that Light had to take a lot of time for killing L because he did not know his name. Instead, though he know his face, he could not know his name. Even after his death, he could not know what the real name of L was. So Light would be able to at that time kill L by himself, and we know that if this type of things happen and Light gets that Shinigami eyes, L would not be able to increase his investigation very much, and L's death would have been ensured, and we would not be able to see L for so many episodes, and our L would have died because of the Shinigami eyes. The third thing that will happen is Kiyomi not getting any introduction in our Death Note. We know that Kiyomi came in the Death Note as a Light's asset for killing Mellow and Nia, because Light could not risk himself for killing Mellow and Nia two times, so he would not have gotten there because he had not gotten Shinigami eyes with him, and getting the name of two people would have been a very much problematic thing for Light. So Light would not have used Kiyomi because at that time Light would have had that Shinigami eyes, and as Shinigami eyes could help him get the Mellows name, then he would not have used Kiyomi and she would have been alive all this time. And with this, the fourth thing that will happen is Mellows death by Light. As we know that Light had that Shinigami eyes, then Light would have anyhow found the name of Mellow, because as Light had Shinigami eyes, he could kill anyone only by using his eyes. So Mellow would not been able to get closer to Light, and he would have been dead. Though this death of Mellow can be after or before Near, but yes, Mellow would be dead only by the hands of Light, because as Light would have been confident not using Kiyomi, so he would have killed Mellow, and this would not be a problematic thing of him. Only knowing his face would be enough for Light to kill Mellow, and I think that Mellow will be dead. And the fifth thing that will happen is Niar's death. We know that Niar is one of the smartest character of the Death Note who caught Light whenever they first met. But this time the same thing I don't think that would have happened, because at that time Niar once said that if Helen Mellow was not with him, he would not be able to get light caught. This is because Near only said that if L who had not made this investigation go so far, then Nia would not be able to get any proof that Light is the only one who is Kira. And as El had helped Nia go a lot far, so Nia would have able to kill Light. But this time Light was able to kill El before he could get his investigation very far, and Nia would be dead. And the sixth thing that will happen is all the FIB members will be dead. We know that when Near was getting killed, there was a lot of names of the FIB members of Light and Near. They were written on the death note. This means that Light had an intention of killing all the FIB members without hesitation, because at that time those FIB members would have been useless for Light, and as Near was dead, then I don't think that there was any point for Light letting all of the FIB members be alive, because if this would have happened, then there might have been a lot of problems for Light, like Light could not use his death note very frequently, and there would have been a problematic thing for Light. And the seventh thing that will happen is Light becoming unstoppable. We know that El and Nia were the only ones who could stop Light so easily, but when Light would have killed Nia, then he might have gotten some information about that orphanage which was created by El, so that he can get many of his successors. So to get this type of problems away, he would have written the name of every child and every pupil at those orphanage who would be problematic thing for him in future, and at that time there would be no one who could know that L was the only one who suspected Light as the killer. And as there was no problematic thing for Light, Light would have become the god. And the eighth and the last thing that will happen is Light dying of old age. We know that Light getting no problematic things for him, he would have died of old age, because he had all of the detectives in his way reduced, and he would have become the god, but still a human is a human. And also, as he dealt the shinigami eyes with Ryu, Light would have died way earlier. And I think that anyhow Light would not be able to completely achieve his goal, but yes, a lot of part of his goal would have been achieved. But I think that Light would be able to down the criminal rate a lot much, because as we saw that even Light was able to reduce the criminal rate a lot by living a little longer. So I think this will happen. And that is what all the things might have happened. This is not a single change, this have become a really greater change, like the ending of the Death Note would even have changed, and also the character of El and Nier would not have become so much popular like it is today. So that is it for today. Subscribe, like and share if you like this video.